This is the best magic trick you can do at a party, a bar, a social gathering, because next time you're at one of these events, you probably won't have a deck of cards with you, but you will have your wallet with you, and someone asks to see a magic trick, so you open up your wallet and you pull out one card, which in this case is the Queen of Diamonds, and then you pull out a $1 bill. Everything else goes to the side, and then you pick up the $1 bill and you fold it in half, just like this. So the $1 bill is folded in half, and then you pick up the playing card, and all you're going to do is wrap the bill around the playing card like this. So everything at this point is clean and fair, and you tell the spectators to watch carefully. You're going to shake everything like this, and you twist the card around, and when you snap your fingers, you'll notice that the card is now inside the bill. It's very interesting. But we can take this one step further. Watch the playing card as it melts right through the bill like this. This is one of the strongest illusions ever created. It really looks like the playing card is going straight through the bill. We can even show you this side here. It really looks as if the card is melting right through. And then whenever you want, you can take the card, you can pull it out, and the bill has absolutely no hole in it. This is the best magic trick to do next time you're at a party, because your spectators will be fooled. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, this is a really powerful illusion that you can just carry around with you in your wallet, and you can pull it out whenever someone asks to see a trick at a party or a bar or a gathering, anything along those lines. And now the history of this trick is really interesting. It was first described in a book called Parlor Trick with Cards in 1863, and then later on in the Book of Card Tricks, Professor Concurred in 1888 described how a banknote would seemingly penetrate a card using a hidden hinge flap. And that's basically the method for this trick. It's been around for over 150 years, and I can't wait to teach you the secret. Now, very quickly, if you want to become an amazing magician and become the life of the party and learn magic in less than 90 days, then please check out my card magic course, Card Magic Pro. It's the most popular magic course in the world with over 10,000 students, and it just teaches the best magic tricks ever created, and it will turn you into an amazing magician in 90 days or less. It's absolutely perfect for beginners who just want to learn the best magic tricks that are just too good to reveal on YouTube, so click the first link in the description to check it out. To make the gimmick for this effect, you need to take 2 court cards, make sure they're court cards with lots of ink on them because it just makes this illusion more powerful and believable, and cut off a couple of inches from one of the cards. So as you can see here, I've just cut off the top of the queen just to where the bottom of the diamond is over here. Then all you're going to do is stick these 2 cards together, but only at the top here. So you're not sticking the whole thing down, rather you're just putting a bit of sellotape or even better glue at the top of the card here, and it will create a gimmick like this. So I'm just going to do that now for you. So once you've made the gimmick, it will look like this. The first thing I like to do is place the playing card inside my wallet like this, and then I will take a bill and I'll pre-fold the bill, not directly in half, but you want one side that is slightly taller than the other. So look at this bill here, you can see that one side is slightly taller than the other. That's very important for this illusion to work. So you don't fold it directly in half, rather you have a little lip at the top of the bill, and then you unfold it and just place that in your wallet, and then you close everything up and you've got a devilishly powerful magic trick on you wherever you are. Now, the reason I like this so much is because often when you're at a party or a bar or a social gathering, you won't be having a deck of cards on you the whole time, but you always have your wallet on you to, pay for the drinks, right? And because it's just a single gimmicked playing card, it doesn't take up much space at all in your wallet, so you're always ready to go with this illusion whenever you're out and about. So someone asks to see a magic trick, and all you do is you open up your wallet, and the first thing I like to do is pull out the playing card, and I show them, I like to put it in this compartment here so they can really cleanly see what the card is. The only problem with this card, obviously, is that it's got a flap on it. So you want to not show this card like openly like this, and we'll talk about this in just a second. So one of the best ways to display this card is just in your wallet like this. You go, okay, look, I've got the Queen of Diamonds here, and you just take it out, and then I immediately place it underneath my wallet like this, and then I remove the bill. You want people to be focusing much more on the bill the entire time, and also this is where they think the gimmick is, because they'll immediately assume there's a hole in the bill, and you don't really want them focusing on the playing card. So you remove the card, you place it under your wallet, and then you take out the bill, and then you place everything else to the side. Now, when handling this card, it's really important that the flap is never facing the spectators because they can see it. Instead, you always hold the card this way round and you kind of slightly tilt it up, and it means the spectator never sees that there's a little edge here. And also, when you're holding it this way, always just be slightly moving the card. That's basically the rule. If the card is out, you're always slightly moving it, and if you're not moving it, you turn it face down, and there's literally nothing to hide here. You immediately draw attention to the bill and fold it following the pre-folded bend that we did earlier. Once you've folded the bill, you need to make sure that you've turned it round so that the taller side is facing the spectator. So you don't want the bill this way round, you want the bill this way round here, so the taller side is facing the spectator. You then pick up the playing card, and you're just going to look like you're placing the card in front of the bill like this. But really what you're going to be doing is sliding the flap gimmick into the bill here. And you can see that's actually how the illusion works, right? You fold the bill in half and you hold it towards the spectator with the taller side facing them. And you say, I'm just going to place the playing card in front of the bill. And as you do this, you simply slide the card into the flap there. It's very important that when you do this, you don't put the card the whole way down. Instead, the edge needs to be right along the lines. You just align the edge so the playing card this still is not shown at the bottom. And what this will allow you to do is then wrap the playing card around like this, and then you just say, I'm going to shake the card. You go 1, 2, 3, you shake it, and then you say the card has magically jumped inside the bill, and they can see that because obviously this lip is slightly lower. So you show that the card has magically jumped inside, and you're holding onto the card with your thumb. Then you say, look, that's a good trick, but watch this. You release your thumb, and the card melts through like this. And this is a really powerful moment. So just let the card sit there, then take it and move it around as much as you want. You can even pull back the note here slightly to show that the card is really in there. Again, don't reveal the whole thing, but just show that it's really going through the card, and you move it around like this. Really burn this into the spectator's head, and then whenever you want to, you pull the card out. And the way in which you do this is your first finger comes along the bottom of the card where this basically line is, and you just pull the card out like this. You're covering up the gimmick. You drop it face down onto the table, and the spectators will instantly assume there's a hole in the bill. So you basically open the bill, hand it to them to be inspected. They look at the bill, and you just take the card, casually place it back into your wallet, and end nice and clean. If for whatever reason they ask to see the card, you can just have a second normal card in here, so a second Queen of Diamonds, and you can take it out again and show them that if you want to, but they never do because they just always think there's a hole in the bill. So this is a really powerful trick, and I hope you enjoy learning it. If you want to become a really confident and impressive magician in 90 days or less, then check out this video here where I explain exactly how to do it.